Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Gotta get the link in the proper chats. And then we'll get going here today. Welcome, everyone. All right. Hey, what's up, Grimoire? I think that's how you say it. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, I just completed Golden Guardian 120. Right before lunch. Man, I was not looking forward to this. After my deal with Fafnir yesterday, I thought for sure that I was just going to be completely just done with 120, but I was able to accomplish it pretty successfully, and so yeah, now we're just gonna keep going. Welcome to the chat for those who are coming in. Glad to see you. Make sure drop a like, subscribe, join me in the conversation. How are the caverns going for you? I got Zeus this morning, which I obviously kind of already turned around and built him, and man, he is incredible. Let's see, who do I have? Okay, he's in gear, he's not in gear. Let me go ahead and rebuild Beowulf. Let me go ahead and rebuild Pengu real quick. I'm thinking about rebuilding Scotty. Oh yeah, I took all of her gear off. Who did I put that on? Put it on Achilles. That's who it was. Yeah, spoiler alert, Achilles is one of the MVPs when it comes to Golden Guardian. Have y'all beat level 120 yet? Let me know. It was definitely a challenge. For sure, had to really think through my setup and everything I was doing there. But you know, I guess that's good game design, right? I really look forward to the full game when there's actually going to be presets and things like that. An ability to actually be able to play and swap around gear. Man, that would be great. I really hope they do that. I really, really hope they do that. I think I found a better piece for Achilles. Let's see. Initiative is a little down, but more defense. Wait, really? Oh, that... Wait, no way. HP. 29% defense. Wait, hold up. Huh. That's interesting. 29% increased defense and just 156. I guess she has plus a 6.5. That's crazy. What's up? What's up? Welcome back, Elon Fed. Glad to have you, man. Thanks for coming by. That's so interesting. I would not have guessed that. I mean, it's level 3, but even still. I'm sure if I max it, if I max it out, it'd be better for sure, but there we are. Let's see. Yanfei, when you built your... Hey, what's up? Dracula, Odin... Whoa! Dude, what a farm. Man. Wow, what a farm. That's awesome. That's an incredible... that's an incredible lineup. What level were you farming at? Way to flex, dude. I hope you drop that. I hope you drop that screenshot in the Discord. That's worthy of flexing for sure. Gold, my constant nemesis in this game. 70. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I was very tempted to farm 70, but I chickened out. I didn't farm overnight. I was worried about, you know, stacking my roster and losing a bunch of legendary imprints, but I haven't actually done that yet, so I don't know if that's still live here, but congrats. 4 Quetzalcoatlus, dude. That's incredible. What's his awakening like? Is like his awakening stuff any good? Okay, let's get him re-geared real quick. I never changed gear around this much in wave 1. I don't know about you guys, but I find myself changing gear around a lot. Looking for... There we go. Just enough crit to get me crit capped. Yeah, re-gearing a lot for sure. All right, well, if you take a look at those awakenings, let me know what they're like. I had him in wave 1, but I only pulled 1, so I don't think I've ever even looked at what his awakenings do. Yeah, Yanfei, I was going to ask you how you built Scotty. Did you do just accuracy to land debuffs, or did you put any damage into her? Focus, Charlemagne, focus. Let's up that a little bit. Accuracy with some damage. Yeah, I have practically no damage on her. I feel like if I could actually crit cap her, she might put me over the edge of being able to really finish off waves faster. I have 5 legendary tomes. I think I'll actually get to the skill farmer today. Thanks for the shout out, Anthony. Yeah, guys, make sure and drop a like on the stream if you're here. Really appreciate that, man. What a shout out. MVP so far. Thank you, sir. I'd drop a like myself, but you know, not really on that side. Second official in-game stream, guys. Glad to have you. 6 viewers who are here. Appreciate you. First, middle of the day. I mean, I am competing for a lot more creators now. I know that Ragewood has his, 60 plus. Hey, welcome back, Caden. Another Loki. Oh no, another one. Oh man. Well, you know what? Consistency is key, man. Keep it up. Farm some more, hopefully. I mean, oh yeah, that's right. We got that energy boost from Simon. I think they also gave us chickens, right? Spirits, I mean. Spelled in Discord. Let's see. Okay. Yanfei, I don't know if you can count 10% crit rate as built for damage. But nice. Decent attack on her. Good accuracy. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Do you know if I run multiple crosses? So, ma'am, you can only run one of each hero in Godforge. So we can't run dupes, even though the enemy waves, I think they should match the logic on enemy waves. You can only run one hero on a particular level. If I run, will his passive proc for each? Hey, Mexico. Buenos dias, amigo. Yanfei, we're always suffering for gear. You suffer for gear, I suffer for gold, okay? Maybe I just increase too much. Too much gear, who knows? I don't know what I do wrong. ¿Cómo estás? Let's see. All right, let's jump in. Enough lollygagging about. Let's take down Loki. Got my gear ready. Should be able to mostly just wipe with all of this. Let's go. Hey, if you're not getting enough XP on Fate, then that means you are not farming enough. You know, like I said last night, Godforge is a farming simulator. You know, you gotta do the farm. Can't say it enough, y'all. If you pull Zeus, I mean, whew, use him. Dude is a beast. What's really interesting, something that I've discovered, and I didn't get a recording of it. I didn't get a recording of this, but so Zeus has the ability to proc a second attack generally on his basic ability, but if you kill the enemy with that attack, it jumps up to 75%. Personally, I feel like it's higher than 75%. It seems like it happens like 95% of the time. But all that to say, let's see. If you pair him with the Dagonet passive on his weapon, if he joins an attack and kills the enemy, it has a chance of proccing his primary attack. So I think it like gives him it potentially gives him an automatic turn, which, if you ask me, that's crazy. But you know what? That's Godforge apparently. So here we go. I'm here for it. Don't know about y'all. Radiance. This will probably kill my Zeus. Oh, that's right, except he heals. Right. Yeah, I don't want to use his ultimate then, because then everybody else might die. There we go. Come on. Come on. Proc Dagonet. Gilgamesh, nice. Dude, that dude hits like a hammer. That's a good pull, for sure. Oh yeah, Zeus went out. He went out like a wrecking ball. So, there's only a couple of you here, but by chance, is anybody here a Brandon Sanderson fan? Brandon Sanderson is a high fantasy author. He wrote a series like Mistborn and the Stormlight Archive. Anybody a Brandon Sanderson fan? And I whiffed this for sure. Hey, what's up, Xerix? No, you are? Got this in the mail today. So very few people are going to care about this. That's okay. I'm going to open it up here in a little bit. I am a huge fantasy reader. I love high fantasy. So like, started growing up with like Tolkien and Lewis and things like that, and just grown in my love for it. And Sanderson is an incredible author. He's my favorite. Yes, it's Ember Dark, dude. It finally came in the mail. I feel like I got it like a year ago, but here we are. Did you participate in the secret project during COVID? Okay, I don't need that. I need to save it for wave 2. Welcome to those in the chat. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Let's make sure and drop a like if you're here. Helps the live stream get out to the homepage. Helps other people join and connect. Glad to have you. Have not read it yet. Yes. Dude, so Xerix, I watched his video I watched the video that led up to a secret project announcement. Gosh, what was that? Back in 2020 now? And so he had this announcement saying that, oh, I have something to tell you. I've been lying to you, whatever. And then he's like, I wrote 5 books without telling anybody. I dropped money on that Kickstarter. So I've never spent money so fast. Never, ever. So really excited for Ember Dark. Glad to finally have it. Feel like it's been forever. Okay, I need to do something about this squad. Okay, that's a much better start, I feel like. Colts Games, welcome, man. 5-star. Or Drac. 5-star, let's see. Ram. Okay, Awaken 5, a Gilgamesh, or Drac. So, yeah, it's a little bit far. But that's okay. That's okay, man. Hey, you're progressing. That's what. Hey, what's up, DLDS? Welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man, I missed it. Whatever happened to Zeus? Who knows? He keeps dying. So I would say Ramsey, if Ramses has been your damage dealer for this so far, I would honestly go for him. I think he will continue to carry you for a while, if that has been your primary source of damage up till now. If he is doing mediocre on his damage build, I would go perhaps Gilgamesh. Now, I believe they changed the... Okay, let's do this. I believe they changed Dracula slightly. Does anybody know from Wave 1 if Drac's kit was changed at all? He was underperforming in waves for the longest time. Okay, he's going to completely destroy me. But I have this, hopefully. Oh, come on, please don't kill me. Colts Games, does that make sense? Oh, Anubis, dude, nice. Dude's is an absolute beast. Hey, DLDS, thanks for hopping on, man. Glad to have you. Okay, so apparently just pure damage plus a little CC isn't going to work here. So what can we do here? Pango is my lowest performer. So let's go ahead and do some Bernhilda. I am a fan of her now that I've beaten level 120. She is oh wait, no. I did not take gear off of her. No. Okay, cool. You know, this should be fine. Oh, thanks, Anthony. Really appreciate it, man. We'll see if anybody drops by. Glad to have you guys here. I know there's definitely a lot of people playing, but you know, I don't think stream culture is up yet, and that's okay. That is okay. We're just you know, slowly but surely building a little community for ourselves. I mean, Colts, have you tried swapping gear onto Gilgamesh? Like at 109 you should, let's see, is it 100 or 110 that drops books and such and scrolls for skills? I feel like if you have the skills up on Gilgamesh, he might be able to really shine. I'd try swapping gear, see how he does. Because you're right, this is alpha, so the more fun the better, right? Let me know if stream quality goes down. Just saw a big old drop, it seems. So I want to make sure that things aren't like crashing or whatnot. I may try it, yeah. Yeah, let me know, man. As you can see, like, so I dropped my starter basically as soon as I was able to max, skills on Hell, I dropped my starter. But and honestly, I've picked up Guan Yu, who wasn't my starter. I've picked up Guan Yu more than I picked up my starters, which is quite telling if you ask me. Let's see, okay, I need to do something about this. Thank you, die. No worries, Mexico. Family first. My channel I'll always say family first. It's important. Very important. And granddaughters, you know, definitely don't have one, but I've been told they're the best. At least that's what my parents say about my daughters. Hey, DLDS, if you're still here, how are you doing in progression? Let's see. Let's get Pengu out of the way. Shoot. I am apparently not geared Oh, I don't have the accuracy. Y'all, so here's point of reference. I just beat level 120 about an hour or so ago, maybe 2 hours ago. And then I flipped into a video. So I've been busy since. But just like these guys were crushing stages like 100, 110. And now just the change in difficulty is very noticeable. Very noticeable. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Stinking taunt, dude. Okay, I think... Thank you. Now get out of here. Come on. Dagonet needs to proc more. Dagonet passive needs to proc more. 95, that's nice. Nice DLDS. Did you get Fafnir in day one? Poop. Actually, speed, not bad. Put some speed on that. That would be a nice piece. Okay. I think I probably need... Dude, I'm here for it too. So Hercules and Sphinx are for sure like the MVPs when it comes to Dagonet passive because of their AoE A1. I have neither of them. So here is my general roster right now. I mean, the ones you're seeing. I have yet to actually like Isis. I don't know if it's because I don't have her skilled up or something like that, but she just flopped on my account. I don't know if anybody else is having a different experience. Do let me know. I haven't had time to build up YDG. I don't care about Raw. Prove me otherwise, somebody. I would love to be proven otherwise, but I feel like he is just kind of garbage. At least underperforming. I won't say garbage. Underperforming. We'll see. We'll see. Also, just I find myself, I'm like, why am I looking this direction? It's because my chat, my chat is over here, and so I just look at this as though I'm talking to y'all. So, you know, head's on a swivel. Head is on a swivel. I don't think without some re-gearing I'm going to be able to do a whole lot. Let's see, Bernhild or the Hound? That's the question, I think. The defense is nice, though. Well, let's just see what how the Hound does. That's nice, DLDS. It's awesome. Day late, dollar short. Okay. Well, this is a terrible lineup to face. Absolutely dreadful. I'm gonna have to burn him. Okay. There we go. Burned a bunch of skills, though. Welcome, everyone, to the chat. Glad to have you here. Thanks for those who are just hanging around, having a good time. Lurkers, always welcome. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for coming. Make sure and drop a like on the stream. Helps so much when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, let's play. Welcome, everyone. And advice. Yep. Yeah, Mexico, that happened for wave 1 for me. I lost hell to that. So yeah, make sure, guys, when you are playing, go back and either create imprints of your heroes that you might want for that, or just turn them into spirits. I also make sure, because I end up getting a bunch of epics, make sure that you're awakening your epics to Awakening 5 before you do anything else, and then, you know, basically burn them. Yeah, you know, ma'am, I'm curious if that's intended. So a lot of crazy things happen with Hell's ultimate, because If she kills, she resurrects them and puts confusion on them with like no HP, and they start attacking one another, and then the Dagonet passive kicks in. I wouldn't be surprised if that is an unintended aspect of the passive. Could definitely be wrong. It's not up to me. It's definitely up to the developers, but it feels a little... It feels wrong to me. What? Does anybody know what passive just kicked in that allowed that to happen? Let me know. I might actually survive. There we go. Bring him back up, y'all. Bring Hurt back up. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Glad to have you. Make sure to drop a like. And 14 concurrent viewers right now. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Just hanging out, playing some Godforge, having a good time. Hopefully everybody is succeeding in the alpha, having a good time. I don't have the link myself, but make sure if you don't have access to the alpha, they have made this wave now an open alpha as of yesterday. So make sure and go to the Discord, grab that link. Ragewood put out a post. That's the easiest way to find the link. Go to Ragewood's channel. He has a post rather than a video that you have to sit through. And so yeah, check it out, guys. If you haven't had access yet, everyone can. Oh man. People, people, people. Okay, so I'm pleased so far with the Hound. It's not a bad one. Okay, Gilgamesh, I need you to die. There we go. Let's see. Oh, no, it didn't proc. We're going to have to see if we can catch that procking, because I believe that him finishing off an enemy can, in fact, proc an instant turn on Hercules. We'll see. Check it out. Just happened. It definitely was not his turn. He wouldn't have had his turn. Everybody else's turn meter is super low, right? That is the greatest thing. If Zeus joins an attack and kills an enemy, his A1 proc of doing an extra turn has a chance of procking, which is awesome. Super, super awesome. I mean, I would call it pretty close to a cheat code, because that seems unfair. Seems like it's not meant to be that way. I don't think I'll report it though. I mean, the skill's working as written, right? So Mexico, you should, you're pretty consistent on my content. You've probably seen my 30 billion run from wave 1, but Zeus is the ultimate damage dealer, and was the ultimate damage dealer for me when it came to wave 1, and sure enough, I got him, and yeah, pretty much the same for this. Okay, frozen at least. Good, please freeze, thank you. I don't feel good about any of this. Ugh. Freaking Isis. Always seems better when I fight her than when I use her. Please proc. Thank you. I think I'm going to hold off ultimates for round 3. Well, Mexico, you made a good point earlier, though, for sure. I don't know if I finished my thought, but yeah, making sure and cleaning up your roster is so critical. What? Okay, come on. Scotty, okay. Okay. Whatever the chant says that he has of having an extra turn, there's no way that's right. There's no way. Man, if Shard pulls and Raid were as good as Zeus's chance to attack again, man, what a game Raid would be, right? Okay. There are so many potential threats right now. Got some confusion out. Ooh, frozen right where I needed it. Let's go. Finish him. Okay, wave 3. Let's just rip it, shall we? What's up? Welcome everybody to the chat. Make sure and drop a like on the stream if you're here. It really helps push it to the homepage and the good old almighty YouTube algorithm. Gotta love that. All right. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. This is a rather unusual time for me to be streaming. The kiddos are away with the grandparents. The wife is on a girls' day out. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to just take off a little early. I'm going to stream a bit, have a good time playing some Godforge. I already feel the withdrawals preparing for once Wave 3 is done. It's going to be, you know, we know that Wave 2 is coming. We know that Wave 3 is coming. But once that's done, it's going to be a long road to beta. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay. Only got one not frozen. So it seems like her accuracy, Scotty's accuracy, is decent right now, but it's questionable. Man, I mean, I know that's a common champ, so, but even at this floor, he's one-shotting those guys, like, shoot. Anybody doing anything other than Godforge this weekend? Big plans? I need to kill him. Well, they're all bad, but his confusion, man, it's brutal. Another champ that is seems way worse to fight than actually use. Don't know if y'all feel the same. Come on. Is Hell using the right weapon? Has she been joining attacks? Let's see. How much damage is she doing? Okay. I may have been doing all of this without Hell being effectively built, or I could just be fooling myself and my Hell build is terrible. Let's see. Well, good luck, DLDS. I am when it comes to weekends, it's family first for me. So I'll be probably using the time to farm, but I'll be back at it for sure on Monday, at least playing. My stream schedule is going to be a little all over the place. Once full game goes live, guys, I plan on having a very strict is probably the wrong word, but like a very structured stream schedule, because mostly my streams are going to be events for the community. I plan to do account takeovers, community show-offs, account show-offs, whatever the word is, to be able to really just make every a cohesive community. So that'll have a lot more structure in the future. Mexico wanting legendaries in raid. What is that about? Who gets legendaries in raid? Are you going for the event right now? Did you go for the gosh, is it the dog? Whatever the fusion was? Whatever that fusion was recently, did you go for him? And is he awesome? I was too busy to personally care, even though I've gone through a ton of fusions myself. Thanks, Grimoire. I appreciate that shout out, man. DLD, are you going to be doing a certain pantheon? Are you building one? Or are you going to be with somebody already? Because I know, you know, I'll be starting one. So always welcome, man. I like the attitude you give to the community. So appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot, man. Okay, man. Be honest. Yeah, Mexico, I agree with you, man. I connected with my clan during wave 1. I was like, guys, I know that raid is important to most of y'all, but with Godforge Alpha live, I can't do both. I'm logging in, I'm doing the clan bosses to help them out. And like, I was like, if you need me to swing in Siege, you ping me in Discord, because I am playing Godforge. Mexico, did you tell me last night how long you've been playing Raid now? You said for quite some time, right? Since COVID? That's about when I joined. I started in 2020. I really like his ultimate life, but I can handle all of you. I'd want him frozen. Let's go. Yeah. You never stop to think about how long we play a game, right? I mean, who knows how many years it'll be, and we'll be looking back and being like, wow, here we are playing Godforge. We started way back when. Oh, my man. Hopefully most of that is farming. Hello? Die, please. Thank you. Ma'am, you started in 2023. Nice. What was your what level is your account at? Well, not level, but like kind of like what makes your account what are you most proud of on your account? I guess what's your progress, I guess, is the best way to say that. Does anybody know, are there hotkeys on the computer for changing abilities yet? I have a feeling that's not going to be until launch, but I would love to be able to hit buttons instead of having to move my mouse all the time. Somebody remind me after this to go and look at Hell's kit. I have a feeling she's missing something. Are you talking about welcome to the chat, Boosted? Glad to have you, man. Thanks for being here. Yeah. I mean, you're right, though. Like, we're all using the legendaries, and it's just like, okay, like this guy, for example, it's like I've burned him every single time. Every single time. I was like, I don't even know what he does. But if you want to know which rares are good, there's been some tweaking, but check out Adventures of Adam, because he did the rare only run for wave 1, and the dude, I mean, talk about commitment. If you haven't watched that content yet, you need to, because I mean, talk about true gamer. I'm gonna go check Hell. Let's do this. What do you bet something's missing? Aha! I knew it. Yep. There it was. There it was, my people. Missing some... Do I have another one? You know what? Let's get some crit damage on this. Oh shoot. And immediately forget exactly what faction I needed. Okay. Aru. I think it's Aru. The bug. The bug, the bug. Oh wait, 89. That's what it is. There we go. Give me a little website. Boosted. So Raven Pyros is the guy who is building out ravenpyros.com, and I actually, I'm working on a collab with him right now. We met this morning just to kind of talk about some of our ideas. And I mean, he is a very smart guy. He's a web designer by trade, and for the amount of time he's put into it, how long it's been around, he has created a bunch of tools, a lot of great resources. And I mean, I'm a huge fan. I know I've been using it. I've told people check it out. It's a good resource. Adventures of Adam, he is one of the mods, one of the long time mods for Fateless. He's a really good guy. They're both bald, so that's a little confusing, I guess. But yeah, Adam is a content creator. Pyrus is a content creator too, but his primary focus is his website. Raven is. Man, let's see. Okay, level 100, power 14 million. Nice. 160 million. Nice, dude. What kind of, is that like a Wixwell team? It's good damage. 2 years of playing. I was nowhere near that kind of account with 2 years. Welcome, by the way, everybody, to the live stream. Thanks for dropping by. Make sure and drop a like on the stream. It does a huge thing to do that, and it helps push it onto the home screen with the good old algorithm of YouTube and everything like that. We got our friend Ragewood streaming at the same time. And I definitely know that his content will be above mine, but he is a true gamer, putting in crazy streams. What a solid guy. So make sure, and if you haven't subscribed to Ragewood, go and do that as well. But also, subscribe here. I will be doing content. I'm actually going to be dropping a video here in about 50 minutes on Golden Guardians floor 120. Pretty comprehensive guide on how to run through that with minimal difficulty. And so make sure and check out that video. But yeah, subscribe to let me know what you like, what works for you, and what kind of content are you looking for when it comes to Godforge. Yeah, I bet, dude. Well, and Ragewood has had some great luck, and I'm really excited for him because I know this is what he wants to do, which is great. And so he's seen a lot of growth on his channel, a lot of growth in his live streams, which has been awesome. And I'm excited for him for sure. They fixed Ketz's passive for sure this time around. I use Ninja with Mikage. Okay. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's an awesome team. I mean, gosh, you don't even think about that these days. It's like just the power creep and all that Ninja can do. So I did run a Mikage Ninja team with Wixwell. So I was doing stupid damage, I think 600, 700 million back before Titus came out. And then if you haven't seen my void pull video, my one and only, potentially one and only raid shard pull video, I talk about how shard pulling, I hope it to be different inside of Godforge there. But if you haven't checked that out, I got a pretty awesome void legendary that I threw them and Titus in, and now I do 2 billion damage on clan boss. Yeah. DLDS. Ragewood's got a sweet gig between hellhades.com and being a streamer. He's a I'm really glad he's finding some. It's really good to see him finding success there. He's a solid dude too. He was the first content creator to reach out to me when I posted my first video. In fact, so I posted my first video, which was like the alpha news video. I'm like looking at the camera and pointing up, and it's the first time we ever saw the Sanctum, I think, live from Hell Hades video. So I post that video as my first piece of content, and like within like 10 or 15 minutes, Ragewood direct messages me in Discord, and he's like, so I'm trying to find your other channel, but you don't have it linked anywhere. Like, what other games have you covered? And I'm like, dude, I said it in the video, like, this is it. Like, this is my entrance into content creating. But he's been a huge asset, a huge friend in all of this. So seriously, if you have not subscribed to Ragewood, you need to, because he's legit. Personality, person, as a person, kind person. Yeah, man, the 2 billion, it is stupid. I mean, it's frankly stupid. Like, yeah, I mean, Raid is just not the game it used to be, you know? It's it's just a different game. So here's let me know down in the comments. Can you type your friend's name, please? Ragewood? Yeah, absolutely. Here. If I can find my mouse. So Ragewood is one of the one of the content creators inside the Discord Mexico. So if you want to go find him there, he's often chatting and he has videos on there. He's posted lots of videos in the community videos. There's one of the guys in our community, I think, and it's not Enigma, Epsilon. I don't know, but I've heard from several that like Ragewood is one of the top creators that they go to for Godforge content. So, hey, Mexico, that's all right. That's all right. Are you, when it comes to English, is it your speaking and typing, or like, are you able to understand like English very well, like as I'm talking, or are you missing some stuff? Absolutely, ma'am. I mean, it's funny because like, so leading up to finding Raid Shadow Legends, guys, is stream quality dropping? Let me know. Yeah, not the big words. I got it, man. Lagging. How much? Okay, now YouTube is finally telling me that there's an issue. I think it's back. I will, I'll restart it's been running for a while. I'll restart my game after this run, and hopefully that will fix the lag. Thanks for your patience, guys. Appreciate all of you who are in the chat. Horribly optimized. Yeah. Boosted, it's so true. So I'm running on a 6 GB RAM on a MacBook. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the preview of the stream right now. Guys, give me just a little bit of patience, please. I'm gonna restart the game here in just a moment. It should fix a lot of the issues. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Just let my computer chill for just 1 second, and we'll get there. Yeah, Mexico, he's a solid dude. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, boosted. On my 6 GB hard drive, RAM, it uses 6 to 8, and Wave 1 was using 8 to 10. It is pretty insane, just the usage that it does. So But Simon did say, if y'all missed Simon's live stream on day one, he did say that they are bringing in a professional team of optimizers to help the entire team fully optimize the game, which is pretty exciting. That along with I think he said a professional like lighting person, whatever that means. Basically, someone who's going to help them maximize all of their lighting in the entire environment for the game should be really, really cool. Should be really cool to see. Okay, here's hoping, guys. Here's hoping. Downloading assets more? I feel like this has done this several times today. Anthony, thanks for letting me know. Hopefully it will continue to be settled. But man, what we were talking about in terms of raid, yeah, it brought me into this genre as well. And frankly, like I fell in love with it. I really like raid as a game. Like I like the genre. I like raid, and I think it's a good game. Obviously, Plarium is not a good company, but raid is a good game. And you know, understanding that separation is challenging at times. You know, but right. I don't think any of us would be here playing Godforge if it wasn't for raid, because so many of us come from raid and following Hell Hades for years. Okay, where am I at? I haven't even looked at YDG's abilities. One enemy. Nice. Okay, Blaze. Has anybody tried YDG with Ra? Like, Ra has a lot of Blaze synergy. Could that potentially make Ra better? Which is odd because they're not factions, and I feel like synergies aren't really existing right now, but you can't put too much past the developers. They're pretty smart guys. Oh, boosted. Dude. Yeah, it's so unoptimized. I have guys in my clan that yeah, they're not even able to play, which is sad, right? Like, we want to be able to play, we want to be able to have a great experience, but you know, for so many people, I think just for non-optimal systems and things like that. I mean, I'm rocking a brand new laptop. It was good to be able to, like, I needed a laptop anyway, so I had the finances to do it. But you know, it's just like, it's so hard to be able to do this and enjoy it. I mean, fortunately, there's a lot of people who can. Glad for them, but I also know there's a lot of people who are missing out because of it. Okay, transfers all Blaze and Aether Burn. Okay, does he apply Aether Burn with his passive? Am I missing that? No, it's just if he gets it, I guess. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I hear only great things about YDG. And the decreased and the ignore defense, I mean, that's huge. Huge, huge, huge. So, Boosted, do you feel like Ra is good then? Like, do you feel like he actually does decent damage? Because he's just kind of been a wet noodle for me. I tried to pair him with Bastet on wave 1, and he just underperformed, in my opinion. Oh, man. We'll get through these levels, guys. We'll get there. Oh, yeah. Did I actually get what I was hoping for? Was actually able to farm that? Nope. Not even a little bit. All right, back to it then. Yeah. Not impressed. Oh, gotcha. It's really unfortunate. I don't know what's going on with him. I feel like he should be better. I don't know what. I feel like we're missing something. I don't know. I just don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. Something's going on with Ra. After all, he's the big bad in the intro. I mean, come on. he should be far more formidable. Smash. Come back. If I could get Herc or Sphinx, that would be great. I'd love that. You think if only YDG was a AoE attacker, huh? And then he would be really, he might be the most busted damage dealer in the alpha. Welcome to everybody who's new in the live stream. Glad to have you here. Make sure and drop a like and stick around. Playing some Godforge for the afternoon. Glad to have you. I just need a little bit of Godsteel. Just a little bit. Maybe I should go down high, like a lower level. Like numerically speaking. Like go down like the 70s or 60s, potentially drop the rates of higher rarity. You know, actually, I don't know why I'm even wasting my time doing this. I don't need them. Let's go. So my channel is approaching 500 subscribers, which is going to be unlocking membership, which for anybody who is interested, it'll be something that I'll be building out pretty in-depthly over time, but I definitely got to get those watch hours up. I'm at like 1,200 watch hours, and to unlock membership after 500 subscribers, I need 3,000. So I'm not even halfway there. So fortunately, with live streaming, hopefully that will really boost. Whoa, life coming back. What's up, man? Welcome back. How's it going? How's Godforge treating you? Thanks for choosing this stream to join me. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Godforge thinks it's cute right now, not giving me what I need. I think my progress is really going to slow down a lot soon. I'm going to go a lot more into farming mode over the weekend and such. Because I need some better weapons. Appreciate you, Anthony. You're the real you're the MVP, brother. What is going on with Ketz's ability? I wonder what happens if I just run Zeus. Okay. I don't need that many. That is true, Anthony. You know, I need those little reminders. I am new to streaming. Life, is it just because you stopped playing, or did you hit a wall at 121? Also, tell me about how you did it, because I mean, it was what up, Smitty? Smitty. Love that name, dude. Settling on low on 30. Yeah, so I'm running on that as well. And look, there we go. Just needed that. Is that even enough though? Let's see. Perfect. Oh. It's not going to be enough for this, though. 400. Okay, you guys deserve better than seeing me farm for Godsteel for like an hour. So let's move on, shall we? We're doing just fine. And I just realized that I'm running all of this, but my laptop isn't even charging at the moment. Can't have that. system's probably not even running optimally with everything that I've plugged in. Auto, same team, beat 120. Dude, not... Whoa! Nice, Life. Dude, you're... I don't know what you do. I don't know if it's your summons or whatnot, but you outgame me when it comes to auto. Well done, dude. Okay. Let's keep it rolling, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. Let's bore Life while I manual my rounds. Appreciate all you guys in the chat. Thanks for being here. You guys are helping me build a channel, and it means the world. So thank you so much. Whoa. What do y'all think about the new camera angles, the updates to them? Oh, that's so slow. Don't want Sphinx. What is worse right now? I feel like in the long run, Bernhilda, and didn't matter. Didn't even matter. Shoot. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah. Top definitely feels better for a lot of content, Mexico. When I'm playing, I prefer that. But Smitty, to your point, actually, really? You think you like that one the most, huh? What I have found here, let's see if we can do it. I think I'll do it to 1x speed just to, so that feels all right. But there's certain... Man, it's incredible how slow 1x speed is. Okay, I need... No? See, okay, there. Like, it jumps, right? So you have act, and then it goes to, like, top view, and then it comes back, and it's like, well, if it could just stay in this position at all times, I think act would be better. It would feel better for me. It's that quick jump that just really throws me. What is going on? Oh, vanish. Again. Always. Always vanish. Okay, I can't stay in 2x. And frankly, I actually kind of like POV. I prefer it in 1x speed just for just basic playing, just actually experience it. Okay, I can't do anything with that. So I'm gonna go to top because it just feels better. There we go. Hell bit the dust. Another one bites the dust. Oh gosh, come on. This A1 healing saved him. Dude, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's a lot too. Like, when they first started the waves and the cameras, it was a heck of a lot for sure. This is not going to go well. I'm going to have to rerun this one. Unless I somehow get like 3 freezes here. And I got 1. Here comes the end. Welcome everyone to the stream. Glad to have you. Make sure to drop a like and just let's hang out. Playing some Godforge. Good to have you. Yep, here's the end. Nothing like joining a live stream and immediately seeing a wave fail. You know, that's a real gamer. You know. It's free to move gear, of course. We can move them. Oh, nice, dude. Life getting the, you got the Let's see. Farmed 80, got tons of, nice. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, Smee, I can see what you're saying. It does. So I was talking to my nephew on day one, and he was very impressed by like the quality of the alpha, and I 100% agree with that. I think for an alpha, the quality is incredible. I mean, we could be playing in a black box, and they'd be like, "It's alpha. Like, what else do you expect from us?" But they don't. Like, they brought us all these environments, all these heroes, everything like that, which is great. I would say though, like, just for the simplicity of the game and how much is missing from like just quality of life, especially when it comes to like gear, right? Because, you know, we can sell one at a time. We can't sell from the reward screen, like all these things. There's a lot of stuff missing, but yeah, in terms of quality of what they provided, it definitely feels more put together for sure. Man, this is not gonna go well. Gonna have to use all my abilities. Here comes some serious. Why did that freeze go away? Oh, that's right. She can use her ultimate even when disabled. Why I used that, it is very unfortunate. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So Smitty, what do you think, and anybody else in the chat, what do you think Godforge has done right? I'm going to be putting out a video with collabing with Raven Pyros on what Godforge Alpha did right. Love to hear your thoughts. What has Fateless done right on this alpha compared to like the rest of the genre and kind of other games that y'all have experienced? Ah, shoot. No. Okay. There we go. There we go. Finish her off. Now I actually have some ults and everything saved for round 3. Should be able to get through. See? Gamer. Not quitting today, guys. Also, for those of you who were here last night, Ayanfe did not get past stage 90, so I'm not retiring. More blue than purple, Devor? Hey, well, by the way, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you, man. What's their name? What rare is it? Scotty? Because it might just be a change in lighting. Yeah. No, it's probably the same champ. It's probably just the coloring or anything that's in the game. Yeah, dude, she is. Is this your first time getting Scotty? How far are you in the caverns? Guys, help me out. What am I doing? I am trying to crush Heimdall. And I am a lesser. I do not have the damage to do it. So if I hit Herc, he's just gonna heal up. Well, welcome to the Alpha Man. I hope you're having a good time. How far are you in that caverns? Okay, he's frozen. Beautiful. Level 75. Nice. How have you liked it so far? Ugh. Rip. Rip, rip. I just want to be able to sell from this screen. Don't know about you guys. Welcome to everybody who's joined the stream. Thanks for coming. Glad to have you. Yeah, no, she is a rare. She is honestly a rare. So, in fact, Dirk, one of the game designers, right before Alpha 1 launched, he was talking, I think, on one of the podcasts. It might have been the one I was on, I'm not quite sure. But he basically said, it sounded like he said Scotty, like beam me up, Scotty. But he said Scotty. He thought for the longest time that Scotty was a legendary champion based off even her design, her animations, everything like that, which I think that's going a little far, but like she is just incredible. She brings a freeze on the basic, a freeze on the core, and decrease speed on the ultimate. Now, and if they're under freeze, it's a decrease 2. It's the big version. She is an absolute goat. She's awesome. Highly recommend. Use her immediately. She is the CC queen of the Godforge Alpha. Really looking forward to having some diversity come live game so that we can actually not just, wait to get Scotty, but she is awesome. Use her 100%. The only place where you wouldn't want to use her would be Golden Guardian. I've heard some people use her there, but Golden Guardian gains divinity when a disable is placed on him. At least gains increased divinity. And she places disable all over the place because she does freeze. And so she can really harm your Golden Guardian run once you're past 60, so you beat that. But yeah, she can really harm your Golden Guardian run. Yeah, she's huge. She is a clutch champion for sure. I never thought I'd be using the Hound this much. Oh my goodness, I'm using the wrong Hound. Man, somebody yell at the content creator. Non-awakened? Oh my goodness. Honestly, Smitty, we don't know. We do not know when the beta comes out. So when I created my first everything you need to know alpha video, I put some estimations in place saying that we could potentially see a beta around the end of September, but based off of everything that's being done, I would not think that to be true. I'm thinking more October, November at the earliest, and that is if they're able to keep their end of year timeline for Godforge. There's been no talk as to what is going on for the full game. Simon has been keeping everything very close to the chest and just been sharing things about alpha. And so they could be leagues ahead, but nothing has been talked about. So we just don't know. Something about those blue female. Yes, DLDS, you got it right, man. Coldheart in Raid, Scotty in Godforge. It's like, it's like they played another game or something. But hey, at least they made her a Jotun and not some tiny little dark elf. Yes. 2026 now, huh? Officially? If it's in an article, I'm sure that's true. Pretty cool that they got featured in an article. That is really, really cool. I hope the best for them. I really, really hope that they do an exceptional job. I hope that they have a great marketing strategist, right? So, yeah. And here's the thing, y'all. Yeah. Okay, so if y'all have been around for a while, y'all can probably assume I have strong opinions, and I do. I like to talk about them, though, in the context of hearing other people's opinions. Okay, so talk to me about this. I hate mobile gaming ads that use celebrities on them. Specifically, the mobile games where they're idle games or true casual mobile games. I think Jay Gigs just put out a video, or recently put on a video on what was it, Kingdom something or whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but it's just these companies that spend all of this money on hiring celebrities to market their apps. It's just it leaves such a bad taste in my mouth. So if you were in charge of Fateless's marketing strategy. What would you do? What would you want? How would you want to present Godforge in the ethos of mobile gaming, on YouTube, everything like that? Share it down in the comments. Let's have a conversation about that. I think that I I'm not your average gamer, guys. I have very deep thoughts about business. So, you know, if you're here for it, great. Like, welcome welcome to the journey, guys. I think long and hard about all kinds of things that other people don't. But let's see. Okay. 100%. I think all it does is try to mask. Yes. It just shows like, hey, we're lying to you. I mean, at least it's better than all the ads where it's like, hey, we're showing you a fake ad, like all about like, you know, the shooting down a lane to kill enemies and gain points and all this kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's just mobile gaming ads have gone way too far. Absolutely too far, and how terrible they are. People from Friends and Modern Family. Anthony, are you talking about in terms of the ads? Yeah, I've seen those. They're crazy terrible. Crazy terrible. A game made by gamers like you. Yeah. That's a solid mantra for sure. Okay. I feel like I'm about to get smacked around. She seems to hit harder than I expect every time. Which ads would you be talking about? I think the cinematic ones are okay. Like I'm usually pretty down for a cinematic ad. So like all of the like professionally created like Arbiter talking or interacting with other characters in the game, I think those are great ads. I really enjoy those personally. And I think Fateless will do those to a certain extent, but I think those will more be like thematic, storyline driven cinematics, like what they're doing for the like the crazy costed intro cinematic for the game. I think those actually pique interest, but let me know exactly what you're talking about those for the ads that are misleading. To be honest, Supercell had a hilarious commercial. Yeah, you're right, DLDS. It could be done well. I don't think Godforge is the game to do that though. I mean, I could totally be wrong, but oh man, I told Kizix that I was going to open up my Sanderson book and then totally didn't. Kizix, if you're still here, I'm so sorry. Remind me next time. Let me finish this wave, and I'm going to do something that half of y'all probably don't care about. It'll be like 2 minutes probably, but I got a new book from my favorite author that I'm going to unbox. And I'm just going to open it and show off how awesome it is. That's it. Like the ones where a Boro running through the streets. Yeah, ma'am, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Like, as an ad for a game, like this is how what the game is. Yeah, okay, you're absolutely right. I think there's a lot to stand on for that, especially when it comes to mobile gaming. I think people expect mobile gaming ads to be a more clear representation of what the game is that they're getting into. But I think there's a place for those cinematics, don't you? Would you disagree? Yeah, Mexico, I agree with you. So Simon being a part of the whole experience, honestly, Simon dropped by the stream last night. Like, it's silly, right? But it's just like, he's been there, done that. He's done all these things. And then he joins my stream. I'm like, oh, wow, Simon's here. How cool. Hell Hades. Welcome, dude. Like, it's great to have you drop by. It definitely like gives a boost to your mentality, but it's great to have him like just chatting in the streams. I would love to see Dan and Sham more often, frankly. I know that a lot of people are here because they're followers of Hell Hades, and that's great and all, but I also like, I don't want it just to be Hell Hades. I'm sure they're resigned to it in some extent, or maybe they might not even want to. But I would love to actually experience them a little bit more. I love Sham on the live streams. Like all of his content, whenever he talks or anything like that, I would love to meet Sham like face to face. I think he's a really solid guy, and I've seen so little of Dan, like Fixion. I have no idea what the dude is like, but he's very professional. Like I think he really like maintains a lot of the business side and business mentality when it comes to it. In fact, I was hoping to do a podcast on Godforge and business, but Dan was unavailable, so wasn't able to do that. But I would really just love to like experience more of them, because I think a lot of people will also like kind of shun some of the community or even the game itself because like, oh, it's just fronted by a creator and this and that, whatever. But anyway, I'm going to do this real quick. So this is my favorite author, Brandon Sanderson. He runs God's Dragonsteel, and he is known for the greatest Kickstarter of all time. 4 books, highest grossing $16 million in the fastest amount of time that Kickstarter ever saw. But just got this incredible book that is an absolute work of art. I mean, look at that. Black binding on the side. Talk about incredible. Anyway, I don't want to scare anybody off, but I just wanted to say, if you are a Sanderson fan, or if you know a Sanderson fan who plays Godforge, let them know. I have Journey Before Destination on my channel, and I am a huge fan of Brandon Sanderson. Anyway, back to Godforge. That was short. That was sweet. Not a crazy unboxing. Let's get back to gaming, guys. All right. Let's see. What have y'all said? I remember when Raid tried to bring some of their champs to life, like put them in the real world. Always thought that was a nice touch. Okay, yeah. I remember there was like back when Zargala and oh shoot, what is that starter? Galek. Back when Zargala and Galek were more like in real life. That was fun. Yeah, Susie's awesome, Mexico. Yes. Devor! Yes! I'll see what I can do. Let me know what you thought of that book. I love Brandon Sanderson. Incredible author. I was there during when he released his announcement of the secret projects. Man, felt historical. So when it comes to marketing, back to what we were talking about, because I do have opinions and you know, I brought it up, so I'm going to share a bit. I kind of hope they cater to the old school gamer. Like there is something about Godforge that feels kind of old school, right? It feels MMO-ish. It feels more World of Warcraft vibes. And I hope that they just kind of pull on that a little bit. I hope they advertise in such a way that doesn't give it glamour, doesn't make it like crazy. I hope the cinematics continue to roll out, and they will. They've said that that's an important part of their whole like concept and design. But yeah, really, I just hope that they stand out differently. Love that, Devor. Am I saying that right, by the way? Devor? Man, what an incredible story. I'll see what I can do. I really hope that they do something more with that. Can't wait for Ghost Bloods, the next series. Sanderson fans unite, man. Okay, Zeus, you're dying. Hopefully I have enough damage. Oh. Okay. Well, that feels a little wasted. All right. Well, he'll hurt. Wipe him up. That might have been a bad call. No. Okay, we're good. Welcome to those who are in the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to drop a like, hang out for a while, playing some Godforge, having a good time. Ah, my first Thunderbolt. And it's terrible. Flat attack, flat defense. Sweet. Glad I got it right. It's hard when you see all these names, right, in chat, and you're like, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm not quite sure. Like, ma'am, if you're still here, Mambastang, I don't, like, I was like, I don't know how to say that, so I'm just gonna say ma'am. Or do the bosses look a little too carnage? Yes, so 100%, Smitty. Let's just go there. And I'm not gonna fight 90 because I just want to talk about it. Something that I pointed out in one of my first videos about Alpha Wave 1 was really the vibe of Fafnir. So this, well, that's all right. Frankly, the whole look of Fafnir, like all the different looks, right? So they have this, which is sick. And in line with the concept art or like the models that they showed on leaks, that's really cool. Then they have this, which is cool. It's very cool. And it's clearly artwork. It's clearly art. So, okay, fine, great. I won't need a lot here. But then you get to the final fight. And it's like, I am not really sure what's going on here. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. They've talked a lot about like changing designs, updating designs, everything like that, like what all it's going to mean for the game. They haven't, I don't believe, if I'm wrong, please someone tell me where this was. Mamba. Okay, Mamba, like the snake, Black Mamba. Okay, perfect, Mamba. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much. That helps me a lot. I want to make sure and call y'all what you want to be called. So unless it's inappropriate, then no go. But it does, Smitty, on it. So my first video, I said it looks straight out of World of Warcraft. It looks straight out of World of Warcraft. Like, and I mean like the retail original OG World of Warcraft. Because yeah, like, okay, so wings, sweet. Well, even still, like the cinematic, I feel like is even better because it looks very, it just looks kind of toyish. You're right. I think a toy is good. It looks like a very basic model. The eyes look funny. They don't look fierce enough. They look almost like if they were designed like a demon. I think this would be more, this would match more with what they would be looking for, but even still it looked really fake. I think they could definitely work on that a lot. Let's see. I agree with Smitty. Yeah. Yeah. So in Devore, what they also said that, you know, graphics and everything like that, all of that polishes the last 5% of game dev. And you guys got to realize I think Simon said it recently, and it's something that I am always going to share because I am in business operations. I work with tech. I'm in a company that develops a tech product, and I work very closely with the developer team, and they work in what are called sprints. So sprints are time-based segments that they focus on one thing. They work really, really hard to complete that thing. And then after that time is up, they can close the book on that one. They can move on to the next thing. And so what that all does is that allows people to focus on developing content and a product very quickly without losing track of what they're doing by all these other issues that are coming in, right? And so that's why, one of the reasons why Fateless has 60% of their workforce working on the game and 40% working on the alpha. Frankly, I'm shocked that's 40%. But by working in sprints and working through the backlog of work that way, that enables them to focus on content and work through it quickly. And that's why things like graphics, which aren't necessarily as important right now for the development of the game, it comes last when it is important for the gamers to enjoy it. Hey, developer, welcome. Shill, what's up? How are you? I'm enjoying it, but it feels like it's really resource heavy. It is very resource heavy, man. It's using over 6 gigs on my computer. It makes it run very warm, fan flying like crazy. Mamba, you think it looks like a bronze statue? Yeah. I mean, it just kind of is what it is at this state, you know? I'm actually kind of surprised he got a turn. You know, I really hope there's a lot that they do with the dragon. I think honestly Golden Guardian's a little bit better, but even still, they could use a lot of work. They could use a lot of work. Also, by the way, if you're struggling on stage 120, or if you get to stage 120 and struggle, I am releasing a video in less than 60 seconds on a full guide to fighting the updated Golden Guardian. So I have an old video, which is a breakdown of the skills, and the skills themselves hasn't changed, but they've definitely tuned them up. So check that video out if you struggle. If you didn't struggle, but want to know more details on what was going on with that, also check it out. Legendary books, let's go. With only 2 heroes without losing an ally. Yeah, that's not happening for a while. That's not happening for a hot minute. I really need to burn that dog. He is a distraction from what I actually need. Welcome to those of you who are in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure and drop a like. It really helps my live stream go onto the home screen and helps the algorithm. And man, let's be honest, I need all the watch hours that I need. I'm a very young channel. So definitely use more and more. Closing in on floor 100, so I'll have to take a look tonight. Yeah, dude, check it out. Check it out. It makes a lot of sense once you do, but I think, honestly, some of the mechanics of this game just function slightly differently than we're accustomed to in Raid. And so there's some things, especially just with passives and how they interact and things, that we just don't necessarily think about. Shill, hopefully you still stayed on. Sorry that we didn't respond quickly enough, but if you're still here, how is Wave 2 treating you? Hopefully you're enjoying it. And Mamba, about your bronze statue comment, I mean, I guess it is like a mechanical creature, so not too far from what a statue would be. It'd be really nice to see them have some optimization for Wave 3. Not quite sure if that's going to happen, though. Not quite sure it's going to happen. Man, Radiance. Oh, gosh. If I use that, it's going to completely obliterate. Okay, risk it for the biscuit. Okay. Not too bad. Top 3 champions right now. Well, Zeus. Zeus 100%. I would say Zeus, Hell, and Scotty are my top 3. I think when it comes to bosses, Beowulf is my top hero just because of the damage he outputs. But just for general functionality and damage right now, those 3 are who I'm using basically every single time. Tell me, Smitty, who's your top 3? So far, more casual. Dude, that's awesome, Shill. It's good to have a range of players. So is this Shill, is this your first hero collector? Like, are you new to the genre? Or is it just, you know, new to the, like, tell me about, like, where you come from. Share the video you just dropped off and failed. Anthony, man, you're the real MVP, brother. I appreciate you. Oh no, I lost Hell. I had a feeling that was going to happen, even with Protect. So, Devore, Ascension is definitely worth it because Ascension level 3 unlocks the passive for every hero. You cannot, some heroes will not function as intended. When I say as, they will not function to their full capacity without their passives at times. Like Hell, for example, she revives the enemy waves with her ultimate. Well, her passive increases her attack up to 100% per enemy that is revived or ally that's revived. So in long fights, you can literally double her attack. So yeah, Ascension is definitely worth it. And they increase the Ascension drop rate, which is huge. Oh man, I'm so going to die. So going to die. Hercules, Gilgamesh, and Heimdall. Oh, dude, you got Heimdall. Nice drop. I am going to farm for him. I'm going to leave here. Once I'm done with stream, I'm going to go pick up my girls. And I am going to just farm until I come back home and hopefully get some solid legendaries. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. I use Dracula for bosses. Yeah, okay, Bleed and Drain. That's awesome. It's a good combo. Played too much Raid as a chance to rebuild stocks of shards and souls. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. That's where a lot of us come from. I don't know if you've watched many of my videos, but I'm a 5-year free-to-play Raid Shadow Legends player. I have been playing since 2020. The first fusion I remember, I didn't go for them, but I remember I think like Brogni was running when I started. So yeah, it's been a long journey, but it's brought us here, right? So here we are. Playing Godforge because we played Raid. How long have you been playing? How many years have you been playing Godforge, Shill? Let's see. It's been if I didn't say anything. Yeah, Hercules. Hercules is also such a beast. Such a beast. It's a good top 3, man. Oh, come on. Do some damage. Did I fall asleep for a second and unequip everything from Zeus? Come on. Hey, Tanner, Purdy hit up Hippo. What's up, man? Finally making an appearance. Guys, welcome Purdy to the chat. He's my boy, a clan member. Been playing Raid Shadow Legends with him for a long time. Great community member. Welcome to the chat, brother. Welcome to the chat. I guess technically I should stop using that first and place freeze first. But I need to get that confusion away. I don't want any of that nonsense. Was Astralon before Brogni? So I will be the first to say, because I haven't spent any money on Raid, right? 0 money. I will have her ultimate. I'm just going to use this. But even still, like giving up my account, like just dropping it, right, is such a loss of resources. It's like such a loss of, I don't know, like something, right? It's the whole like sunk cost fallacy. It's like, well, I put so much into it, how can I let it go? And that's why they hook you. Even in free to play, it happens. I mean, I can do a walkthrough of my Raid account if anybody's interested. I don't want to lose, you know, I'm certainly not going to stop playing Godforge to do that, but I could definitely do that at some point. I've built up quite the account. And to think that I could just let it go one day and it disappears, it's kind of sad. It's kind of a sad thought. Godforge seems close. How did I survive as a free-to-play? Well, I mean, if y'all want to hang around for a bit, we can end the stream with a quick rundown of my Raid account and I can talk about it. Here's a question. And I know, 16 viewers, so not a huge thing. I'll eventually put out a poll as well on the channel, hopefully get some good feedback. But just like first impressions, would you find more value in my content once game goes live? Would you find value in a free-to-play content creator, or just like a low spender, a whale? Like where would you find value in a content creator? Let me know in the chat. I genuinely want to know, because I love this game. I love this company. I kind of actually want to spend money for the first time, like ever, on a game like this, because I believe in, I like those people. I've spoken with them. I've had podcasts with them. I genuinely appreciate them. But also, like, I've played free to play for years, and there's so much like mentality, mental health, strategy, like everything that goes into it, that there's a lot of content I could bring around that subject. And if I start spending on an account, and I'll tell you right now, I don't have the time to run 2 accounts. I feel like that, well, I mean, let's face it, some content creator will come around and cover it. So I feel like maybe I should just be that one from the beginning. What are your thoughts? Okay, they're coming in. Let's see. 100% free to play, Smitty. Okay. I would be nice to see your raid account. Okay, Mexico. Perfect. Brogni was first by like 2 months. Okay. If they do good deals, I would spend good money. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Guys, if y'all have thoughts, free to play or spending, let me know. I really do want to know. So here's the thing. I plan on giving my all to being a content creator, which eventually will mean money in my pocket. I mean, that's just reality. That's what you get monetized. Like, that's the whole thing, right? And I want to put that money back into content creating in a sense, especially like if there's memberships and I have people like y'all who are really passionate about the community, want to participate, want to do these things. It's like, okay, well, I guess the other option is, instead of perhaps like spending money on gosh, I just said raid, or started to say raid. Instead of spending money on Godforge, it's like I could spend money on developing a better setup to produce higher quality content for y'all. I don't know. There's a lot of things, but I do want to ensure that if any of you ever chose to like support me or do anything that was becoming a part of this community even more, that money went to good use. Because that's important, right? It's not just to line my pocket or anything like that, but to give back. Did enjoy some of the big spender, but the ones I watched the most were so Divorce for like strategy, free to play. I would give money to Fateless too, Smitty, yeah, for sure. More realistic, yeah. And that's just it, right? I think at the beginning, like, everybody can create content here. I want to chat about this for a second, so I'm going to farm so we're not just sitting on an empty screen. So yeah, I think at the beginning, like, everyone can produce content that is going to be strategy based, that's going to help people progress through the level. And like, even if you're a spender, you can create content at the beginning of a game's life that everyone can relate to. It's like, okay, yeah, I might have gotten these heroes because I spent more money, but you're going to be able to pull these heroes too, and you're going to be able to create this experience for free to play. My early experience was like that when I learned how to, run Spider, Dragon, Ice Golem, everything like that. I was watching Hell Hades content, but it wasn't like this separation of understanding, because it's like, you're just helping me understand mechanics and how to build a team of my own, not saying, oh, I have all of this massive account, I can do all these things. It was only later on that I really feel like the chasm, I'll say the chasm, of whale to free to play began to exist. Wow, I wasn't even looking. Did Zeus just solo that entire thing? Surely not. So I think I need to farm higher. Like, now when it comes to live arena, there are some content creators in the space, solid content creators, solid people, but it's like, they have their community that are more of the whales, more of the spinners, and they like that kind of content. But for me, it's like, I don't even know why I'm necessarily here, because It's just like what you're doing, the problems you're talking about, you like any kind of like, oh, I'm just complaining about sheep because sheep is really frustrating polymorph. It's like, yeah, it is, but it's not rampant in my version of Raid because I play a different game than you, right? So, yeah, it sounds like free to play will definitely be the way to go. Maybe a little bit of low spending, just in case there's like some good, like let's say there are game passes and there's a hero in the game pass. That might actually be something that I would legitimately spend on in Godforge, and that would just like boost resources, give a one-time champion or something like that. And I'd still probably call that, in a sense, I would just call it low spending, but let people know that, you know, I'm primarily a free to play, but I spend on, like, you know, game passes and whatnot. We'll see. We'll see. Smitty, I hear you on the 100% free to play. I'm on their Patreon, so I think I'm already not free to play TLTS. I mean, I'm technically on their Patreon, but I'm not donating anything right now. I don't mind. It's okay. So she'll just like being able to explain the game and everything like that. It's good because I went to college and I was in music, but I was learning to be a teacher. So I'm a teacher by instinct, but a operations analyst by trade now. And so like the details and everything like that is right up my alley. So stick around, Shill. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure and do it because that will be my content for sure. Florida, UK, that's where I am. Really will always be one that people will gravitate towards as a community. Boozer comes to mind. Yeah, I never really followed much of Boozer, but I think that's because I just had my content creators that are already following. But I think for sure, like free to play can certainly create more of a community, right? Because it's just like one of us mentality. Yeah, Devore, just spending a little bit for sure. It's, yeah, I would never want to become a whale. I don't think I could look my wife in the face if I became a whale. Buying energy to play Godforge. Yeah, so where do y'all find value then when it comes to gaming? Like a game like this. Like I was talking to Raven Pyros this morning, creator of ravenpyros.com, by the way, great resources right now. Check it out if you have any questions on hero builds or anything like that. I actually have permission to post my content on his site, so that's pretty cool. But he's doing great work over there, ravenpyros.com. But I was chatting with him, and he was saying like, oh yeah, I will buy like the daily gem pack, which is just like more gems for energy or things like that. Do y'all find that that is the best bang for your buck, things like that? Or is there somewhere else where you would rather spend money when it comes to a hero collector like Raid or Godforge? Yeah, Tanner Purdy, you're right, man. I mean, any length of time, once you play any length of time on a game, you're no longer going to really feel like an early game account. I definitely hope to do and participate in some kind of free to play challenge, just like they did for Raid. I mean, it's Simon. Like, there's going to be. Hey, Laren, what's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Gem pack's always number one, huh? Man, okay. Okay, do y'all, will people leave the chat will people leave the stream if I pull up my Raid account real quick? Yeah, let's do it. Let's pull up Raid real quick. After this wave, I'll pull up my account. If I'm going to spend, I like to have a bit of everything. Gems go a long way. No question. Go for it. Every game. No question. Yeah. Interesting, Alaren. I mean, this is all foreign to me, right? So I've never spent on any kind of mobile game. So it's just completely out of my mindset. I am planning. So if anybody saw, Ragewood had Matthias, shoot, I'll call him Math, had Math on his stream for the first day. I'm going to be doing content with him during like potentially between 2 and 3 or during wave 3, just talking about like the difference between free to play and spinner mentality. And so yeah, we'll chat more about that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hop on over to Raid really quick, just so we can talk a little bit more about this, because I think this is also kind of important to discuss. So my computer cannot handle both games at once, so I only have one. So please give me a moment while I pull it up. Hopefully Player and Play will not have to download an update. But when it comes to gem packs, like, I'm always here. Thanks, Anthony. I think we all played Raid. Yeah, we did. He-Man, really? Okay. I've really never been afraid of him though. Like I haven't seen a whole lot where I'm like, oh, I wish I had He-Man. I was honestly more nervous of what's her name, the princess Xena. I think I was more nervous of facing Xena in the an arena than He-Man. Okay. Wow, my settings look all funky. Okay, there we go. All right. Here we go. Please hold. For those of you who are just jumping in, we are hopping over to Raid really briefly, just to kind of talk about spending in Godforge. Okay, here we go. No, do not start recording. Okay. So, I have never spent a dime on this game. I've been playing for 5 years. I am nowhere near Eobard level. Man, I miss his content. I wish Eobard was around for Godforge. In fact, I would just wish he was part of the community. I'd love to do content with him. If anybody knows Eobard, tell him Charlemagne would love to do content with him. But anyway, back to the chat. So Laren, you're saying no one built him right. Interesting. Okay. I would buy a pass of the character. Mexico, you would buy a pass of the character like the one they had in Raid. Yes, I would buy, I think I would probably buy a game pass for sure with Hero. First thing I invest in high. Thank you, Hippo. I appreciate that. I think I will be able to handle the optimized version of Godforge a lot better than the non-optimized version, but we'll see. If I need to upgrade, I'll have to upgrade. So I think He-Man is way better on attack than defense because I agree with that, DLDS, for sure. Definitely not really a fear on defense at all. I ever bought the revival quest to get Autumnborn when I turn after a 2-year break. Oh wow, that's a big break. Bought He-Man. Okay. Serious FOMO, really, Mamba? I get it. I get it. So I've never spent a dime on this account. Have 140 million silver. I have 16,000 energy. I forget who it was who commented on a video, but it was Holy Batman energy. Yeah, I have a lot of energy. I have 22,000 gems. Now, I don't play this account. I don't play Raid like the average player. I don't use up all my energy. I don't know if it was just like how I chose to start the game, or in that I was busy with work and I was just picking it up, so I began to gain more energy, and then I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and so energy just acquired. But I've had 30,000 energy before. This only got this low when they started really churning out some really strong fusions. So completely free to play. I have no concern on gems. I have no concern on energy. And so yeah, I struggle to be like, oh, well, I need more gems, or I need more this or more that. But I'm also not using up all of my energy. I'm not using up all of my gems or things like that. I think the reality is that I create a healthy separation between myself and the game, right? It's like, well, I want to play. I don't want the game to play me. So I'm going to do what I can, and then as things build up, it's like, okay, I'll let them build up, and then when a fusion comes, I can fully commit because I don't have to worry about gems, I don't have to worry about energy, anything like that. It just is what it is. Yeah, he's situational defense too. Raid has a tipping point. Energy. Yeah, that's fair, Mamba, that's fair. But also, I've never, like, I don't know if this account ever hit 0 energy, if I'm being fully honest. Yeah, I'm not playing 24/7. I'm not playing in the shower, guys. You know, was it Ash who said he got to a point where he was playing Raid in the shower or something like that? It's like, yeah, no, I'm not playing Raid in the shower, and don't talk to me about how many items I have in here. I need to do a massive gear cleanse, but Godforge. So yeah, just a quick like look at my account. Like, here's my pride and joy, my Thor. Too much crit rate, but 331 crit damage, 6.6k attack. Like, huge. Definitely the thing I want. Can I have half of that energy? You know, Anthony, just do your dailies. Log in every day. Don't use up everything that you get, and it'll just grow with time. It'll just grow with time, man. It's all good. Oh, and I also was lucky, and let's see if I can find a good team for it. Yeah, this team doesn't matter. Marvel Strike Force, I invested too much money, but I can't quit. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's tough. There's something about IPs, like big IPs, like Star Wars, and I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong. I love the OG Star Wars and The Mandalorian. But yeah, Teox, baby! Smash. Yeah, who needs a blender comp when you have that? This might work, or it might not. But yeah, so my pride and joys on this account are my Ninja, my Thor, and my Noel. Those are probably like the best heroes on my entire account. Is Odin good? Yeah, Rapid, I'm sorry. I know that I'm playing Raid right now. If you just jumped in, we're just talking about spinning in a game, and I wanted to share a little bit about my experience when it comes to free to play. And so I jumped into Raid real quick just to kind of show off some of like the resources I have. So I'll get back to Godforge really soon. In fact, after this, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. But yeah, I don't have anything crazy in Raid. I love the game. Actually, here we go. I have a key. Here is, it's Nightmare. Hey, there's Hippo right there. What's up, man? He has become our Chimera King. Used to be me. Here is my team. Brutal. Oh, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the Void Poll. There you go. Really? Stock the Broken. Interesting. Boom. Done. He is good in both games. So Odin, so to answer your question, Rapid, for Odin, I would say he's really good for control. And I think that for the full game, I think that he's going to be a great champion, especially seeing as in the full game, the heroes that partner with him are actually going to be in the game, which will be great. It's nice to have, you know, partner heroes, whatever you call it, when you are trying to do that. Right? And so for the fact that we don't have those heroes in the alpha, it's a little crummy, right? But the control that he brings, let's pull him up real quick, is good. And if that is the only person you have, he can bring some damage and he will control like one wave at a time. But he does probably need his skills upgraded, excuse me, so that you can maximize turn counts and everything like that. It is... Where did I put him? Hello? There you are. So, charm. First and foremost, just having a charm on an A1 is great. So, yeah, like, that's awesome. But the confuse is what's really helpful when it comes to just being able to create like a good synergy with the team. But yeah, with Jerry and Frecky not being in here, it just leaves a little bit to be desired. And then also, yeah, having Corrupt there is also just another great benefit there. So place Corrupt, steal any buff placed on the debuffed enemy. He's a good character, but when it comes to, and he's a good hero, but when it comes to other champions, he doesn't take top priority. So that's the only thing I would say about him. If he's your first pull, I say use him. If you're at 30 and you were to get Odin, I would absolutely say you should use him. I'd say even build him for damage and just see what happens. But once you are in the realm of getting like Zeus and Pengu or Hel or Hercules or anything that's like really going to be doing damage, then it's time to, you know, kind of reset your priorities, at least in alpha. I have yet to use Horus, which is really sad. I'm not. Looks like the channel is lagging a bit. Come on, guys, we'll get through it. We will get through it. Patience, patience. It's weird how it does that sometimes. Thanks for everyone who's in the chat. Really appreciate you guys hanging around. Whether you are a lurker or active in the chat, I appreciate you. You are what makes my channel possible. I can't thank you enough. I'll continue to thank you, but I couldn't thank you enough. Anthony, are you saying a believer about Horus? Or what? Oh, this is a good one. Alarin. Devor, I had Dracula for wave 1, and he was good for boss damage, not great for waves. Might be different now. I don't know if they tuned his kit at all, but I know he was on the list. But let's see. Alarin, you were saying that a customizable package for spinning 12 shards if I want. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice to have a little bit more control on how we spend money, not just like what is being offered to us. Because if I recall correctly for raid, it's like, yeah, you can spend money how you want, but at the end of the day, if they're not offering it, then you can't get it. Like, you can't do it. Oh boy. Okay, 130. Here we go. Man, I will say I love hanging out with you guys, but for me and my personality, at least, it seems as I'm new to streaming, it really slows down my progress. But that is okay. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a blast with y'all. So thanks for being here. Let's keep playing. Okay, I ripped him out. Oh, the song. It's a good song. It's a good song, Anthony. Oh no, I'm on auto. Whew. Whew. Yikes. Okay. Well, he is going to do some work if I don't kill him. Man. What a stud. What a stud. Anybody else love this bug of all of like the animals just like freaking out every time they're disabled? It's kind of one of my favorite things. Yeah, I heard I heard a lot of good things about Etheria Restart. I did not want to get distracted from Godforge, so I didn't pick it up. But I've heard a lot of good things. So I am a staunch believer in the fact that if I'm going to cover a game, I want to only cover that game. Because like you guys, you subscribe to my channel. I mean, maybe for me, right? Like maybe you're like, yeah, I like this guy's content. I like this guy's personality. I'm going to go ahead and follow him. But really, like you clicked on my video because you care about Godforge. So if I were to then say, okay, well, I create Godforge content, but also like I'm now going to, oh shoot, dang, bye Herc. Okay, let's redo that. But if I was going to create Godforge content and then just like say, oh, now I have the theory restart, y'all won't care. Some of you might, but it won't do as much. So I am your 100% Godforge content creator. I might compare it to Raid Shadow Legends every now and then, might pull in my experience, but everything I do is going to be about Godforge. So yeah, Alarin, all that's a really good point. Hippo, in terms of ISIS, whatever anybody wants to say, I looked up a pronunciation because I felt weird about saying ISIS. Also, I feel like saying that over and over again on a recording or on a video might go a little funky, depending on your view of the government, which will not be discussed here. I'm mostly being sarcastic, by the way. But I think that ISIS is... I think she's supposed to be good, which I feel like I always struggle with her more fighting her than actually using her. I don't feel like she's very effective on my account, but I also didn't devote a lot of resources to her, and I've kind of like gone away from her. But hey, Smitty below says that she's great. So I am sleeping on her. That is the reality. I, the content creator, Charlemagne is sleeping on Isis. Let the world know. Let the world know. I don't think I built her well. She seemed to never get initiative. I could never get her ultimate up. I forget exactly what causes her to get ultimate. I thought it was like casting buffs or something like that. I don't know. Okay. I could use that. I will use this. Hopefully not run through those buffs too quickly. They're all going to suck. All of them hitting me is going to be tough. So I can take out one. That's good. That's a lot better place. Hopefully now I can potentially get some of my ults back. Slowly whittle them down so I get my ults back. Hey, Rapid OS, are you still here, man? Did I answer your question for Odin well enough? Let me know. Finish him. It's funny, I didn't hear anybody talk about the Dagonet passive in Wave 1. Now I'm obsessed with it. Just don't think it was needed. Wasn't tuned enough. Alarin, thanks for lurking, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for staying here. Yeah, Smitty, I'm pretty sure that's just like the best thing to do for sure. High initiative. Is where it's at. Wow. I did not do near the amount of damage I was wanting to, but at least he is frozen. I definitely cannot. This will have to be manual. I need to build up a team. Now I should be fine, but mine isn't built well. Yeah, Hippo, you've been like silent on the chat front, man. Ayanfe has been like chatting up all of his progress, and I have yet to barely hear from you. That's what you get for being mobile only. Dude, thank you, Smitty. Honestly, like, I don't really quite know how this community feels about shorts. Like, shorts are kind of their own niche in a way, but I'm glad to know that people, like, you're not the first person who's told me, like, hey, your short really highlighted this for me, and I went and did it and really helped my account, which is awesome. Like, that is so cool to see, because, like, I'm not going to create like an 8-minute video just to tell y'all, yo, Dagonet's passive is sick. Put it on your damage dealer. The end. Goodbye. Like, I don't get watch hours from it, which is sad. Like, I would get watch hours from the long form, but less people would watch the whole thing. They wouldn't get value from it, or they'd skip to where there is value and they move on. And then you would know that every single time I put out an 8-minute video, I'm just going to fluff it for 8 minutes until I actually get to the piece of content. So let me be upfront with y'all. Let me tell you what's important. Let me get the important information in front of you so that when it comes to actually like playing the game together, like, and having like a back and forth, y'all know like, oh, if there's a short by Charlemagne, it's because there's something cool or something important, like something, a really quick TED piece of small piece of information that he wants to share. So anyway, all that long story long, Smitty, glad you liked it. Smitty, don't we all? Man, when I get doom scrolling, I just kind of hate myself. I just kind of hate myself. It is brutal. But also, I hate, what are they, gorilla tags, or repost this, or use this sound, or I'll like or subscribe if you redo that. Stop. Like, give me comedy, give me game content, give me stuff like that, and stop giving me all of this crap that people are just reposting all the time. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. I don't even know if y'all's shorts reel is the same. Where's my mouse? There it is. Wow. What? Whoa. Okay, one, couldn't y'all just bundle that into a legendary instead? And two, has anybody gotten that many hero drops from, I guess, 130? That's crazy. That's crazy. I think I'm going to also produce a short on the Golden Guardian 120 and just be like, yo, for the full breakdown, check out the long form. I'd rather deliver value, frankly, even if it's at the deficit of my channel. Okay, back to it. We continue to climb. This has not been easy, but this is gonna just get way harder. And I'm probably going to be cutting out here and just, well, no, I still have some time on the clock. We're good. We good, fam. I can't believe I just said that. Please don't leave the stream for me saying fam. Appreciate all of y'all that have been hanging out. This has been fun. So Smitty, I would love to do that. I feel like, so every content creator needs to find their niche, right? So you can't do everything. And I know that I won't be able to do everything. I want to be able to do guides because that will, well, one, it might be a little difficult to do hero guides because I'll be free to play, so I won't have all the heroes. And I'm sure there's going to be tweaks to them by the time full launch comes around. So I can't necessarily do I don't want to necessarily do full guides right now when their like status is unknown for full game. I would love to do it. I want to do it. But I might, we'll see. The answer is I hope so, because I think Raven and I are going to, I think Raven is going to be a part of, well, we'll see. If I can create resources and provide them for Raven to post on his website, that would be awesome. And just frankly, they're just beneficial on YouTube. Would you say, Smitty, would you say that that is huge value for you? Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that, Purdy. I don't have time for a second channel. Are you crazy? You crazy? Do you know if they're going to have goal-oriented champs? I bet they will. I don't know. But I would be shocked if they didn't. I would absolutely be shocked if they didn't. I hope it's somebody incredible. And also, I hope it's somebody that's not an alpha, if they do that. I would love for it to be something the community hasn't, like, just been all over already, you know? That'd be that'd be really cool. Man, come on, Scotty. I need more from you than that. Come on, girl. Ooh, Zeus, I need more from you on that, too. Okay. This is not okay. Huh. Am I just sleeping on my speed? Is that the problem here? I mean, I know Zeus... Oh, why did I do that? Please give me another turn. Good to know, bro. Good to know. Man, all that and Herc just died. How much gold do I have? Not enough. That's always the answer. $1.76 mil. Yeah. The answer? Not enough. 18 crit damage is really nice. It's also not contributing too much. Do I have a Jaguar piece? If I did, that would be awesome. Ooh. So I'm going to increase the crit damage. It'll be the same. It'll be 50. So I will get... Oh, dang. No, I lose the crit. I lose the crit. Dang. It's unfortunate. Mamba, what would you want to see regarding like goal-oriented champs? Would you want to see things just like Raid, or would you want to see alterations like differences and whatnot? By the way, seeing the number gone up a little bit, welcome to anybody in the live stream. Thanks for joining. Make sure and drop a like and hang out. We're having a good time playing Godforge. I can't wait. By the way, just side note, guys, I can't wait until I stop almost saying Raid every single time I say Godforge. I almost say Raid like half the time. Richard, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome, welcome. You know, this, I'm just gonna say it. I actually think that this build is terrible. Man, do I have anything good that I can get a set from? It's gonna drop speed like crazy. Man. Hell, you used to be such a powerhouse. And then I got Zeus. What happened? What happened to us, girl? What happened? Taking it slow. Cavern 59 done. Well done, dude. Okay, here you go at 60. Are you ready? Do you have any concerns for the Golden Guardian? Think it's going to be easy? I don't know what it's like to take this game slow. Must be nice. Must be nice. Does the Heka always have accuracy? Does anybody know? Or here's a better question. Is the primary stat of a weapon fixed? So does the Fan Axe always have attack? Does the Galatine always have accuracy, etc.? I haven't actually... From what I'm seeing, it looks like it. Yeah. Wait, yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, I hadn't even thought about that. But, so, let's see what we can do then. So I think giving her more attack would be great. Well, Richard, if you just finished 59, then you are at 60, which is the Golden Guardian. Right? Am I crazy? No, yeah, 60. It's the Golden Guardian. So, you can't view before the battle. No, you can get a rundown of the boss's skills and the info button right above when you go to select them. You can get the fight. You can see the info button on them. Shoot, where did the Haka go? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Y'all, I need different... Oh, gosh, darn it. Does anybody know, is there a particular level the Haka drops? Yeah, of course, Richard. If you want a video as well, I did do a rundown. I just released it of 120, which is higher than what you need. It doesn't do a full breakdown of the skills, though. And that is an older video on my channel. I have Golden Guardian breakdown if you want to go check that out. But all in all, though, it's nothing other than going over the info that's on that screen. So click right there and you'll be able to figure it out. Basically speaking, when it comes to Guardian 60, I would say Guardian 60 is pretty simple. Just make sure that you don't bring in a champ that has disables, and you should be fine. As long as you have damage and no disables, you should be fine. 120 is a different story. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. Make sure and drop a like while you're here. It helps push it to the homepage and tells the almighty algorithm that I don't sit here cross-eyed staring and talking to myself only. Really appreciate it. Now, earlier I could not farm this. Still might not be able to, but we'll see. Wow. That guy should not be hitting that hard. It's crazy. Does anybody else have any questions just on general, like how gameplay or anything like that? Love to chat if you do. We're going to see if I can get the Ameno Hanawada something other weapon. A lot of people get it on their first run. For some reason, I did not this time around. Maybe it's bugged. Maybe my account specifically. Maybe Simon said, hey, Charlemagne should not get this weapon because he broke the final boss on wave 1. So make sure he never gets it. Maybe. It's conspiracy, guys. It's conspiracy. In fact, I wasn't the primary one who broke it. Sleepless Dad did insane things on wave 1 on level 151. Yeah, Richard, no worries, man. You should be fine. For level 60, you should totally be fine. If you struggle with 120 though, check out the video I published today. I would honestly say that one is legitimately as sad as this sounds. I would say that one is legitimately helpful for struggling players, whereas the first video is just like, hey, if you want to know more about this boss, watch this video. What would you like for Godforge to have unlocked in the next wave? Well, I don't think I necessarily understand your question, Purdy, because wave 3 is just going to be like, it's just going to be this again. So are you saying like in beta, what do I hope is unlocked? So I connected with him before I released his recording. That it was a 3 hour, 2 to 3 hour session that got him the 8.9 quadrillion damage. Mamba, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yes. So Mathurian, that is his name. I couldn't say it earlier. I don't know why. Mathurian, if you see this, I'm so sorry for missing your name earlier. I am going to be connecting with Mathurian, who is a spender in the community, just to get some insight from him on like cost versus value. So Mamba, if you want to actually DM me as well in Discord, I would actually really highly value your input, because basically what the reality of the situation is because I've never spent money in this fashion, I don't know what value you will find in being a member. So obviously there will be various tiers that will have various benefits to it. And I want to make sure that I don't just like basically like pull them out of thin air, right? Like I want there to be value to the community first. And so yeah, DM me in Discord. You can see my videos, my chats, everything like that. And just find me, Charlemagne, in the Discord, DM me. And I'd love your input on that. That would be great. Purdy, what do you mean? Yeah, pretty much. LOL. LOL, bro. Are you saying beta? Like, let me know. Like, do you mean beta? I'm not even paying attention. I don't even know if I got the weapon or not. Too busy talking to you guys. I will say, Mamba, probably something that's going to be a part of the membership program, whatever it's called, if the community grows. Oh, lag. It should settle. Thank you, Anthony. Gotcha. Okay, pretty. It should be fixing itself. I think it lags when I go on auto run, Anthony. Maybe that's what's happening. Looks like it's smoothed out though. So for beta, what would I want? I don't want campaign. I know that. I do not want the starting experience of day one to be present. So let me say that again. I do not want the starting experience of day one of Godforge, like full live launch Godforge, to be present in any version of the testing format of the game until that day comes. I want that to be kept sacred for the gaming community and for anybody who has been following for so long. Thank you, Mamba. I appreciate that. When it comes to, therefore, then the content that I would want, I would love to see some dungeons, like legitimate dungeons, not just bosses on the caverns. I want to know what the dungeon experience is going to be. I'd love to see that artwork. I think I also want a little bit of PvP. Like, I would love to get a first look, because I think that's something they're really... Actually, you know what? This is a good point. I think... I would not be surprised, I should say. I would not be surprised if Fateless needs to really test and build out... Ooh, yikes. I did not kill Pengu in time. I would not be surprised if Fateless really needs to build out their PvP scene before game goes live. And so if beta... or some version, technical launch, whatever you want to call it, were to hold that first round of PvP, I would not be surprised at all. I think that is a very viable thing that we could potentially look forward to when it comes to something to test in the future before actual game launch. I could be wrong. They could hold off PvP until the very end, until the launch. But we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. What do you think, Purdy? What would you want to see in the beta? How would you want this game to expand as we move towards the global launch? And then Mamba 1, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, come on. I need to kill Pengu. Don't do this to me, game. Okay, well, that shield helps, right? Nope. How can I run multiple farms and then suddenly fail twice in a row? Super frustrating. So, Mamba, one thing that I'm wanting to do, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, is that I want to have a strong like stream schedule that will incorporate community, like basically like channel community events. So something that I picked up from another content creator in like a tangent niche was like it's a version of an account takeover, but really it's more so like account grading. Like I pull up accounts in the community. I basically say, okay, this is what you're doing. This is what you need to do. Focus on these couple things. It's basically a very quick version of an account takeover. And what it does is it allows the community to kind of see where other people are. It allows other people to comment and build relationship as they engage with those who are really struggling to progress in their accounts. And in a way, it also, like, selfishly, it's also good content. So like I can live stream it, interact with the community, enjoy that, and then repackage it for long form on YouTube itself. So I think if the community really grows, that might be like the lowest tier of membership. Like, hey, if you want to have your account reviewed, like you do need to be a member of the channel. Because that is something, especially if it has the right tone, right? Especially if it's like really light and fun. In a sense, we're kind of making fun of one another for our silly choices. Like people are going to want to participate in that. At least I hope. That's what I think. That's what I've experienced from other communities. And so I will kind of have to like gate that with membership, potentially. Maybe not. It will definitely be something that is not locked behind membership at the beginning. It'll just be open to the whole community. But I do appreciate your desire to support it. I just coming out and say that means so much. Thank you. All very good answers. Purdy says, I'd have to agree. Like to see how the PvT scene. Yep. I'm not great at PvE. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot, right, that comes down to PvP, and they talked about it a little bit in the live stream yesterday, and that like they can tune things differently for PvE versus PvP, right? And they might need to, but they won't know that until we're playing. So that means testing. That means that we'll have to get access and begin to work through that and help them to build that out. $10, let's go. I need way too many, but I have 10. That's what matters. I think I'm gonna try to manual a little bit to see if I can get some more books real quick. Where was I? You guys have made this stream a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Mama, there could definitely be some of that as well. A certain part of me wants to be unique. Shocking. But yeah, like early access. I also, so something I really enjoy. So like, Purdy Hippo, for example, he's been a member of my clan. We've played raid together for years. And so he actually already gets this. Sometimes what I really enjoy is pre-sharing thumbnails, because I like creating thumbnails is a lot of fun for me. And so when it's like, hey guys, give me your take on this thumbnail. Like, how does it hit you? What are your thoughts? That's something else I'm thinking about potentially just like giving members access to, because I think that just is kind of like a fun behind the scenes thing. Because I don't really plan on, you know, hiring an editor anytime soon. So I will be creating my own thumbnails for a while. Wow. Okay, so maybe I just got lucky and I can't even manual this for a while. Oh. Okay, well, let's just go back to pushing forward then, shall we? Onward, downward, and onward? Well, maybe? Don't know if that's the best way to say that. I already forgot why I backed out from this level, but you know what? Let's go again. It's all fresh, right? That was a good freeze. If Zeus would just join an attack. But he won't, so. Commence, dig, duck. That reminds me, I'm a dungeon master as well. So I don't know if any of y'all are D&D people. I am. Everybody has their opinions on it. I'm happy to discuss those opinions if you do. But I do it because I am a storyteller. I love telling stories. And so I'm a dungeon master. And in my campaign, which is a long running, hey, Ragewood and their viewers just joined. Welcome, welcome. What's up, everyone? Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Ragewood. Hello. Anyway, what I was saying is, so Diggy Diggy Hole is a game, a song that came out and was memorialized inside of Minecraft, and there is a metal version of it, and that is entertaining to say the least. So if y'all want to hear a fun song, Diggy Diggy Hole metal version. It has continued to be a regular part of my campaign. Hey, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Hello. Nice little jump to 23. Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, Ragewood Raid, what is up, man? How are you? You are killing it on your live streams, man. So glad to see that. I know, for once you're in my live stream, man, it's crazy. What time is it for you, man? You probably need to be getting to bed, don't you? I am obviously struggling at the moment on 132. Have you beaten 150 yet, Rage? Oh man, wow. 47 so far concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everyone who's here. Make sure and drop a like on the stream. Does wonders for the stinking YouTube algorithm. 9 p.m. Been on since 3-ish. Hungry, sweaty, and tired. Oh man, well, I'm sure you got plenty of content to do. Early this morning. Wow, that's crazy, man. Congratulations. Even with a harder game as well. Well done, dude. It's awesome. They really have been, man. We were chatting just earlier about your content and everything you're doing on your channel, And basically everybody here is just, you can ask any of them. I told them if they haven't subscribed to you, they need to go do it because you are the real deal and you're working really hard for this community. So really appreciate you, brother. Okay. Well, this is currently not working. This is currently not working. Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you Ragewood for bringing everyone here. Thank you so much for the raid. Make sure and like if this is your first time. Check out the content. Yeah, that's feels kind of like it was once in a lifetime, but you know, we'll see it done. We'll get there. I think it'll usually be the other way around, but because let's see, you said it is 9 p.m. Okay, so 6-hour difference. I'll usually be getting on at like 7:30 my time in the future, and so yeah, that's 1 a.m. for you, I believe. That'll be quite the beating. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Thanks so much for not just falling off. Glad to be playing Godforge with you guys. Tell me, how has the caverns been for you? I'm sure that y'all have been talking endlessly about that with Ragewood, but if there's anything that I can help with or just chat about, would love to connect about it. Thanks for the shout out, Rage. Appreciate it, man. Also, guys, don't forget, if you want to chat in the chat, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do not put out nearly as much content as Ragewood. No one puts out as much content as Ragewood, or I should say, as good quality and helpful information as Ragewood. But I am going to be working hard to make sure that I do bring value to the community. So follow me for future content. I would say Anubis is definitely a quality champ to build for sure. Kurzad, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Floor 110. It's been annoying. Oh man, who's the hero for that short? Tommy, good evening, man. Beth, hello, hello. Hey, you know what? I am not a shy person either, so I would love to have y'all in here. I've been telling my communities, the guys here, it's like I don't progress very quickly while live streaming because I get a little tied up talking to y'all, but I mean, hopefully that's what you want, right? You know, maybe you don't, but I guess you could say I'm a little bit of a chatter. Ragewood, if you're still here, you can judge my hero builds and how little damage I'm doing. I'm sure it's not great, but here I am. That was stupid. Protection should not have used that. I haven't, Tommy, who said that? Tommy, I've not used the 5-star chickens yet. No, I haven't. Not even, I've been too busy trying to build, continue down the caverns. I need to do that. Bit of a shame that we have such big time differences. Yeah, I'm in the UK. Oh, good. I'm glad, Richard. I'm glad for now, at least. It is unfortunately what it is, but I do have to bring home the bacon for my family. So I am not a full-time content creator. I probably never will be. Some crazy things would probably have to happen in my life for that to be a thing. Yeah. That's just kind of what it is. But I also, like, I love what I do. So for those of you who haven't hopped on one of my streams or watched much of my content, I am a BizOps professional. So I do a lot of data analysis, project management, stuff like that, communicate with a lot of people. And just like finding issues and solving problems, like in creative ways, is just, it's just such a high for me. It's what I love doing. And so, okay, Who do I nuke here? I always forget what his abilities are. I think I'm going to nuke Isis. Can call you Stuart. Okay. Oh, okay. Got a Stuart. I think I can finish him off. Yep. Perfect. Oh, shoot. Wow. One of the first time I've seen Zeus's passive on his A1 not proc. Welcome I know he is a reviver, man. I forget it. It wasn't a problem in wave 1. I keep forgetting. But here we are. Let's see. At least when he revives, they don't have as much turn meter, which is a good thing. This is just should be easy wrap up. Don't worry, I am already. Yes, I know you are, Rage. You are. It definitely, not being full-time, anything like that, I definitely miss out on a lot of things, which is fine. It's sad sometimes. It's sad sometimes, but it's a crazy life and it's a good life. So in the future, when you live stream at your normal time, I'll have to watch the recording version. Okay, Richard, good to know, man. I'll make sure and try to keep it as entertaining as possible for your watch back needs. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Godforge could do is make a lot clearer on champ stats. Kurzad, can you talk to me a little bit about that? What do you mean clearer on champ stats? Also, who should I 6-star? Tommy mentioned the 5-star chickens. I'm thinking Zeus. Who should I 6-star? Here we go. Let's go to heroes. Let me make sure I don't completely obliterate his spelling. And then I have YDG. Okay, here you go. Start that poll, guys. Who should I 6-star? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But, you know, just want to make sure. I have not used YDG at all. So I am thinking probably Zeus is the definitely, okay, yep, okay, perfect. Okay, somebody thinks hell. All right. It'll eventually get so popular to where you'll have to respond when you... Yeah, seriously, I have been keeping up very easily with the chat, Tanner, but yeah, eventually it's going to be enough. Pangu, Ragewood, is that... Why would you say Pangu? Just because I saw your video. Like, he does bring a lot. I haven't built him out yet, though. I think he would probably be my second 6-star. But I've also put some... Whoops. I've also put some books into Zeus now. All right. 20 votes will have it. Slight lag. Thank you, Anthony. Pengu is really good, guys. Really, really good. Has been a big carry for me. Yeah, there's been slight bumps of lag in the stream. I don't know why exactly, but it usually fixes itself out. Welcome, by the way, everybody who's joined the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Very young channel, less than 4 months at this point. Make sure, drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Help me get to my 500 subscriber goal. I am very, very close and I need watch hours. Let me tell you, do I ever need watch hours? Okay, hold up. I think I'm going to go ahead and restart the game client just to kind of help with memory loss and things like that. My poor game that needs to do that. And then hopefully that will balance out the stream again. So please be patient for one moment while I restart. Glad to have all of you guys here. Thank you so much for joining me. And this should bring back, kill the lag. Maybe. Welcome to those who are joining the stream. It's great to have you here. Drop a like. Let me know how Godforge has been treating you. How far are you in the caverns? Okay, ending this poll, and the winner is Zeus. Let's go. My stream is also laggy today. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's always the unoptimized game to blame, perhaps. But, you know, with my recent increase with fiber and everything like that, it should be fine. Were you experiencing lag like this, Ragewood? Also, guys, can you tell me, is my mic, like, is my sound lagging as well, or is it just the video? That can also help me, because I think y'all can probably forgive me for a little bit of visual lag. I think audio lag would be a whole nother story entirely. So yeah, let me know. DLDS, welcome back, man. I don't know if you've been lurking or whatnot, but good to see you again, bro. Good to see you in the chat again. Okay, first legendary has been a big carry for me. Lag, yep. Bias towards hell. She's blue, and therefore also thinks how that game works. Prickly, I love that, man. Are you a huge fan of Scotty then? Because, man, we were just chatting earlier. Raid's Cold Heart is blue, purplish. Scotty is blue and purplish. You know, it's like they're similar in terms of how powerful they are for their niche. But yeah, from Raid, it's coming from Raid. Healers equal HP, attack users attack, etc. But Godforge, it's Slayer, Brawler, etc. And it's not very clear. Oh, okay, Chris, I get what you're saying. Yeah, and you know, frankly, so I like the idea that everybody can benefit from attack to a certain extent, right? But then, yeah, you're right. It's not very clear. It's like, okay, well, if you're a brawler, all of your abilities still say you scale off of attack and some HP, but still it's like, well, HP is just super, super needed still. Let's see. Looks like things have mostly bounced out. What am I doing? I think I only need this. Okay. Hopefully you are in a good part of the UK. So Kurzad, I am straight up American. My brother, I'm very Texan. I born and raised in North Texas. Beth, only at 90, loving it. Yeah, it's incredible. I beat my head against a brick wall yesterday, at least metaphorically, trying to defeat Fafnir at 90. Obviously got through it, but man, it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. Your sound is great, just the vid. Okay, guys, thank you so much for that feedback. It must be a YouTube thing, plus game optimized. I'm just glad my audio is good, because I think there's a certain amount of, you know, grace when it comes to video quality, but as long as audio quality is good, people usually seem to be willing to stick around. But yeah, these guys in chat can comment, but I believe I had the same experience. Yeah. Voice has been a little jumpy. Okay. All right, good to know. DLDS, what do you do? What's your work? Mexico, welcome back, brother. Mi amigo. Yes, 100%. I need to create a short of the leak I keep forgetting. I really want to create a short of it because that leak that he gave in the announcements a couple days back, I think, right before the alpha drop, it is so sweet. I'm pretty sure that's the Omeo-Con. I'm pretty sure it's the Omeo-Con faction. He looks really cool. But actually, Ragewood, you're here. Tell me, the design, the 3D design that Simon shared, what faction is that hero? Boosted, hello again, my friend. How do you play this on Android? I got a computer download an iOS link only. So I believe at the beginning of Alpha, you were given a survey on what devices you wanted to play on, and whatever you responded to on that email, that survey is what you got links for. If you want, I believe if you want a link, or if you want to sign up, you can probably join the beta with the open alpha link now. And you can probably do that for Android. It might take a little bit, but that should work. If not, I would say a support ticket. Just need to remember, this is an alpha. 100% Beth, it's an alpha. Yeah, I still can't believe they created content just for alpha. I think caverns will exist in live. I think caverns will exist in live. Maybe not how it is today, but some version of it. Philadelphia, PA, let's go. Thought you said you was UK time. No, sorry. Richard is UK time. Ragewood is UK time. I am Central Time in Texas. So it is almost 3:30 for me over here. Okay, so yeah, the Omeo-Con faction, really sick champion. Perfect. Thank you, Mexico. Love having you here, man. Open Alpha is PC only? Oh, shoot. I didn't see that note. Okay, good to know, Kurzad. Then if you have the iOS link, then you can probably put in support ticket needing an Android, perhaps. Oh, cool, DLDS. Yeah, so I have some people that have worked at Frito-Lay over in North Texas. I know some people who've worked in like the HQ over there. Pretty cool. 10:25 p.m. perfect time for watching a stream, Tommy. Am I right? Good to have you guys. Really, really cool. It's great to see this stream growing in size and how many people are here. So thank you so much for everyone who is hanging out. Hopefully, if I am at a good time zone for you when I am on in the evening, hopefully I can be your evening streamer while Ragewood hopefully sleeps. Or let's be honest, while Ragewood shuts down his stream, works on all of his content for the next day. You're a machine, my friend. And I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna auto replay and see if my stream starts bugging again. Yeah, Mason, you're absolutely right. It has been multiple times. It's true. It can be a challenge. I've heard things about Plano. Yeah, tomorrow vid, I'm editing now. Of course you are. What's it going to be, Rage? What are you doing? Give a little leak. I was just going to say HQs in Plano. Sure. Yeah, Ragewood has he has the resources now. He's the big man on campus. It looked really sweet, by the way. I dropped in earlier, Ragewood, before I started streaming, and the little chat square you have around your chat, it looks really slick. It's really cool, dude. Yeah, I think Frito-Lay has been out there for quite some time now. I mean, certainly in our lifetime, they moved out there. Everybody seemed to move to the North Texas area, around there. But yeah, Frito-Lay is pretty huge. The test flavors I've had over time from people who work there are really entertaining. Oh yeah, so you're turning your Mathurian chat into a highlights. Cool. I keep up. Fun fact: he and I are going to be working together as well. Just don't know when. What's up, John? Level 94. Still have no hero to 2-star level. So I still have no hero to 2-star level 26. Rephrase maybe? Not quite sure what you're saying there. In fact, here I am playing, and I again forgot to 6-star Zeus because everything started dropping. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm sure that's a bugger of an edit too, man. Podcast content is great. It's great for watch time. It's great for just community engagement. But yeah, it can be a beating to edit, especially during live stream for sure. Everybody, make sure and watch Ragewood's video. I know I will. After he gave me a hard time for subscribing late. Can you show Can I speak? Yes, I can speak. I will show Zeus build. I'm actually gonna go 6-star him right now. Let's see, are they here? They are here. So guys, what do you think about the change in color of the spirits? It really threw me that they changed that. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. There we go. It really threw me that they changed the color of the spirits, but they did. And that's okay. So in my defense, YouTube makes it really easy to not subscribe anymore, which is really sad, really hard for creators, because once you watch one video, all their videos pop. But I apologize. I have subscribed. I am a believer. I am a believer. Okay, here's that Zeus build, Alex. So stats before sets, I forget even what this one is. Yeah, heals 15% of damage inflicted. This is very helpful for my Zeus. Very, very helpful. I would say because he's typically built as a glass cannon, if you can get a set of this, do it. It's very helpful. But basically, basically crit cap, as much crit damage as you can give him, much attack as you can give him, and speed where you can, right? So I have given him the most crit damage I can. I still need to do this, but I'm kind of hesitant to do this at this point as I know I'll be getting legendary weapons. In fact, what I really should do, it dropped a terrible one, right? Oh, just kidding. I actually got a good Thunderbolt. So I need to now enhance Thunderbolt. Yes, I will. And I need to farm Thunderbolts because that will be my next thing. Also, not an excuse. I'm hurt emotionally. That's fair. I humbly apologize. And I've apologized multiple times. So I am subscribed now. I got you back. Alex, any questions about the build? Anyone know what good rares to use to get far? I got lucky enough to get Lego Champs. Don't forget accuracy. Accuracy on Zeus? The lightning on Zeus is sick. You need accuracy on Zeus? I know, bud. Thank you. I should have done it way sooner. I recognize that. Why would you need accuracy on Zeus? So I will shout out, talking about rares, I will shout out Adventures with Adam. So he completed wave 1 with rares only. Now I'd be surprised if he was able to do it this time. I think it's a little harder, but the rares that he used and the things he learned from that team are very good. I will shout out Scotty is the best rare in the game because of her control with freeze and decreased speed. Isolde is second place with her support of increased defense, increased attack, cleanse, increased turn meter, all those things, and the speed aura. She's incredible. Some people would probably put her over Scotty, but it hasn't been my oh, chance to strong hit. You're right, Tommy. You're totally right. You're absolutely right. I have liked Hippocleta the whole time I have played her. She also pairs very well with like Aphrodite and Zeus because her ally attack allows Olympians to join her. Guan Yu, I am changing my opinion a little bit. Actually, Ragewood, I'd be curious if you have changed your opinion at all. As a starter, still maybe not the best, but as a boss damage dealer, definitely beats out the other two starters in that area, and he is what helped me defeat Fafnir 90. One of the things that defeated Fafnir 90. Shishi is great. Icarus is a great damage dealer. If you're looking for another like single target damage dealer in a rare, he could be very helpful. I have not used Shinigami yet, but I think he's pretty solid. Like his kit sounds good. And those are really the ones I would highlight. Dagonet you obviously get, but I think his passive is more valuable than he is. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on rares. Thank you, Rage. Good luck editing, brother. Hey, mindless, you just need a car. I just pulled Raw. You have some feedback about him. So I don't have good feedback, Alex. I'm sorry. I got Raw in wave 1, and he was completely disappointing. I tried to pair him with Bastet, and it didn't work very well. I thought that the synergy between burns should work. It did not. Somebody in the chat was also synergizing YDG and Raw, thinking that that would help. It did not. So Raw just seems to be a little underwhelming. I think you could use some tweaking. Either that, or we just haven't seen the content that he is built for yet. Oh. Prickly, why Isolde with Dagonet's imprint? Yeah, Rage, for sure. It's the wave clearing that he just lacks in. Yeah, John, I would, from now on, I would keep a couple of Dragonet imprints on hand because you never know when you might want to throw one on a weapon for one of your damage dealers. It's good to have. Also, guys, don't forget, we have 54 people in this live stream right now, and we are at 32 likes, okay? Liking is free. It's like a hug or a handshake. It's free. And you know what? Clicking that like button isn't nearly as sweaty as shaking a hand. So drop a like on this stream. It helps it get out in front of people, and I highly value you. So thank you very much. Isolde's imprint is really strong on any healer. Yeah, absolutely, Tommy. Stronger on any healer, anybody who has high HP. We think it's way more than 15%. I would agree. I think it's way more than 15% too, Ragewood. Live podcast. Yeah. See ya, Purdy. Good to have you, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alex. It's always a bummer. I pulled 3, just so you know. I pulled 3 of him this wave. It's a real bummer. I know, just testing what's possible for now. Okay, got it, John. What is your favorite epics that you have? Emotep, I completely disregarded in wave 1, and he has been a lifesaver. Really, I think that support champions are really great when it comes to epics. in the alpha, because you have the hound, you have Burnhild, you have Imhotep. I want Green Knight to be better, and I think that there's great. I think in live, he's going to be amazing, because if you build him for damage, get his counterattack up with his passive of, you know, basically he has free radiance all the time. He's always dealing damage with his counterattack and doing a triple hit after that. He is going to be an incredible champion. And I think there's possibly some good use for him in like some PvP content. That is me completely guessing. I really like Green Knight though. I hope that he is very useful in live game. And then just thinking off the top of my head, obviously Achilles has his place. Great bleed champ for bosses. And then who else? I haven't really used very many because, so, all right, I have a lot of new guys. Oh, by the way, guys, I see the bump in likes. Thank you so much. If you haven't liked it yet, hit that button down below. Really appreciate you. And don't forget to subscribe. But I was talking about this last night in stream. One of the challenges when it comes to developing this alpha in the Cavern system is that the entirety of the system is supposed to fit in early, mid, and late game conceptually into one form of gameplay. And that can be really challenging because the rate at which we progress, like people getting to level 90 on day one, means that we completely bypass early game. And frankly, we start creeping out of mid game even. And mid game is when epics really shine for these types of games, right? Once you're in mid game, you're really starting to get a lot of epics, starting to use them, starting to, you know, have diverse builds and things. And so the fact that these starters and the guaranteed epic, the guaranteed legendary we get, those types of champions are pulling us through all the way to 90 in one day, it means that we don't get the opportunity to stop and really grow our champions and look for other heroes. Oh my gosh, how did I forget Beowulf? Amazing epic. He is like one of my favorite epics in the entire, one of my favorite heroes in the entire game because he's such a boss killer. So yeah, that's what I would say, is that it's very difficult to really experience the full game in all heroes, just simply because of how much is being crammed into one game mode in such a short amount of time. Hopefully I answered that question. Probably way more than you thought. Just gives her another mend every once in a while. Oh yeah, that's true. More mends, man. That is a good thing. And when you increase her, she puts out, I think, twice as many. Ugh, just another rare. I'm from Transylvania. I hope for Dracula. Yes, absolutely, Alex. Saw a lot of player building him in Alpha 2. Yeah, does anybody here have Dracula yet? Did they tweak his build at all from Wave 1? Dude, Bastet, yes, I pulled her early on. I think she was maybe level 40 or something on Wave 1, and she really did a lot for my account. She really did a lot. Guys, I am going to have to wrap up stream here in just a couple minutes. I need to go pick up my girls' family things this evening. But this has been a total blast. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone from Ragewood stream for hanging out, hanging around. I saw a huge bump, and thank y'all so much for sticking around. Hey, a second Heimdall. Honestly, imprint him for now. Like, just save him as an imprint. You can either awaken with that imprint or put it on a weapon for now. Like, in the future. Whatever works best for you. But anyway, like I said, guys, I gotta run. This has been a huge blast. I can tell the stream is starting to lag, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. Do y'all know, is there any other, is there anybody else streaming Godforge on YouTube? All right. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. I will see you in the next one.